¿Por qué no los
Classic.
dos?
We're live. We're here.
It records.
We got him.
It just goes to the YouTube afterwards.
Did you know that, excuse me,
Love that.
Discord now has its own soundboard?
What?
Boing, oing, oing, oing.
Bother me. I'm having enrichment time in my enclosure.
So you can just Google a bunch of shit right here from it, and it's got everything here. It's pretty cool. The Dukes of Haxers has a couple.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I like that. Have you seen that dude's History of Japan?
No.
No, yes, I have.
It's very good. And it seems pretty informative. I don't know how accurate it is, but it seems legit.
You ready for sumo
He also
next
does
weekend?
like the World War, right?
Yeah, I think he does all the entangling alliances and stuff.
Yeah, and then he does the history of the world until now, which is pretty funny.
Busy dude.
But yeah.
Hell
I was.
yeah.
I guess we're live. How y'all doing?
What's happening?
What's crapping, y'all?
Hello from a TV audience.
Tommy,
who you?
Nuts. I had two Twitch windows open and didn't realize it, and couldn't figure out why I couldn't mute Twitch, and was like, I'm
Losing
about
your
to lose my
mind.
mind because I'm
Nice.
hearing everything 3 times.
That's amazing.
I can hear. There's a distinct echo.
Yeah, I hear a little echo too. Seems like it's coming
Who's
off our.
not using headphones?
Whoopsie.
Phones.
Oh, stop
Make me hear
snitching.
my own voice. Tommy, who are you
Keep
voting
going.
for this boss show?
Dude, I mean, I guess I want Wakamoto Haru.
Yeah.
Dude, to be honest, like, I've always looked at Hosh as an adversarial to Waka Takakage.
Mm-hmm.
With Waka out, I really do want Hosh to succeed as, to the highest platform. He's not old by any stretch of the
Oh
imagination.
god,
but,
no, he's 23.
oh, right,
That's
Waka's
hilarious.
28. No, Waka's getting old. Hosh is, he's prime time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How old is,
I think Waka Flocka Fame has a good, pretty chance as well.
Waka?
Bending corners.
How was it? Is it Kashimi now or
Yeah,
Kirishima?
Kirishima.
Kirishima.
Planet of the Wookiees.
How old? Do you know how old he is?
I don't, but I can find out.
I bet it's on the internet.
It is. I'm excited for Ochi. I can't remember what his new name is, but
It's like Hakuho, but a little bit different.
yeah, Hakuoho.
Like
I think.
Hakuheo. Yeah.
But he's gonna be.
And then-
Haku, ayo.
I'm glad Stand Up and Win dude Hakuseo didn't win as prolifically, but he still seems to be doing pretty good at just being 6'8".
Yeah, he is like he's like Magashira 6, like simply by standing up.
Yeah, it's
really insane. But then you know what? Because Kiribayama, I think, exposed a weakness in his armor when he got him with that good leg trip.
Absolutely, dude.
Because everybody started throwing him after that. And Kiri is 27.
Tight. Oh yeah.
What's Magashira 6?
It's a rank, but it's like the top division, and he's like halfway to the top, I guess. More
It's
than
like the
halfway.
rank and filers, but like pretty good up the rank and filers.
What is it that you
Gotcha.
get to? Is it 1 to the Senyaku that get to fight the?
Yoko?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the JOI or whatever they call it.
It depends on how big Senyaku is, which is
Yeah.
Ozeki,
yeah.
Kamasubi, and Sekawake.
Nice.
But I think it's more like Magashira 5 and up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway,
I knew it had to
Sumo
be.
Talk
Yeah.
with how to kickflip a horse.
How to
Yeah.
kickflip
Welcome.
How to do it.
So,
How to
Welcome
sumo
to-
a horse.
Dorio. How to throw a solid horse.
How to
Do you
kickflip a
think that
sumo wrestler.
that the biggest, best sumo guy could like sumo wrestle a horse?
Probably.
No, a horse is-
No, what kind of horse? There's lots of kind of horses.
I think you guys are being very kind to the sumo wrestler.
What
But
kind of
a
horse are we talking about?
Horse got a lot of muscles. We're talking about toy horse.
True.
I mean, a pony. Yeah, I think
What
it's definitely
angle
top
is the
pony.
sumo wrestler coming from?
Is okay if they both have to like get from the ground to standing and then to like then maybe. But if like
If they're on a half pipe, the sumo wrestler maybe.
yeah,
But see, here's the thing though. The horse probably doesn't have as much momentum. Probably needs more speed to really get to his full strength, right? Like
can
a
the horse
gallop.
kick?
Sure. In my scenario, the horse doesn't know anything about sumo wrestling. We have not taken the time to teach a horse how to sumo.
But horses
That's
are
a shame.
natural sumo wrestlers.
I would think you would take naturally.
See, that's
too.
kind of my thought. Yeah.
Right. They're known as the sumo wrestlers of the quadrupedal animal kingdom.
Of the
Well,
pair.
no, yeah, because I was gonna say walruses. I imagine when they get real territorial.
Right,
yeah,
of course,
walrus
yeah.
Pretty, pretty
Different,
slap
whole
happy.
different leagues. Whole different leagues.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I think a sumo wrestler could take a horse, but I feel like they would stand a much better chance against a horse than a walrus.
Yeah, for sure. I thought you were going to go in the opposite direction, and I was like, oh no.
I say nay.
No.
Oh no.
I'm a fool, but I'm not an idiot.
I know a thing or two.
Well, welcome out to Kickflip a Horse. We
Hello.
are
Yeah.
playing some 5e today. This is
We're
our.
actually playing D&D.
We're actually playing
Yeah.
D&D for the first time in who knows how long. But
A long time.
there's a lot of
The
stuff
last
going
time
on.
we
Look at
played
that
this
view.
game was August 11th, 2022.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait,
It's been a while.
it's been a year?
It's been just about a year since we played this campaign.
No shit.
Happy anniversary of not playing this campaign.
Holy
Dang.
shit.
I remember like it was
What?
just 6 months ago.
And
All
we
right, so
started it on 10/21/21.
Yeah, because we were getting spooky at its origin.
Yeah, it was the Halloween one-shot that became a year-long campaign.
Not
Quote,
because
unquote.
not because we were playing it every
Right.
week, but
Yeah.
Sure. There's maybe been... I think
There's
this will be
some
episode
asterisks.
6 or 7.
yeah.
Yeah, we've
I wrote 7.
established.
I wrote 7 on the Twitch,
You're the
but
best.
I'm not entirely convinced that's correct. I'll have
The
to...
real fans will know.
This is our real
fans will know.
workhorse. It's our real moneymaker. I mean, it's what the fans come to see for.
I like to think that it has like an Adult Swim, like random release
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of thing. So
Yeah, when
you know,
Paul's not here, we can really let loose.
yeah, for sure.
He's always talking about structure and maintaining narrative verisimilitude.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And I'm like, I will not walk so that a child may live.
Because that's what it does.
That's what it does.
So, welcome back to Kickflip a Horse, a mostly whenever adventure show where we play a bunch of really fun RPGs and bullshit. If you are a rules lawyer or you care a lot about the intricacies of the mechanics, then this is probably not the show
Then
for you.
get the fuck
But hey, if
out.
you're here to have fun, and hear our story and hear about sumo and random comments about just history and whatever, welcome down to Kickflip a Horse. So today we are sans Paul, but with us as always, of course, is Ivan.
Hello, I'm Ivan, and I'm playing Nasky Vom, a recovering cannibal sorcerer.
Nice. Dude meat is on the menu.
Oh,
Jesso.
off the menu, strictly off the menu.
Got it.
Hi, I'm
Jesso,
Jesso. I am
frequency.
playing Moulin Rouge, a halfling rogue in a barrel
Nope.
with a mysterious. Is this not that one?
No, this is hell.
Oh, this is Hell
For
one.
5e.
Yeah, you're Bong. The
Bong
Dude, I was
Bong
ready.
Chomsky.
Chomsky.
that's
Hi, I'm
too
Bong
good. That's
Chomsky,
fucking
the
rich.
old man. We'll do a quick switch up because I'm Bong Chomsky and I'm probably going to fall asleep pretty soon.
And what you got for us, Tommy? How's it going?
It's going well. I'm playing. God, I gotta find his voice, but Miroslav Krasnova, the bard soothsayer.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. And yeah, I'm Ari, and I will do the DMing stuff. So
Emotional damage.
Whoops. Let's get started.
It's the long version, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
It's the extended cut.
The one true cut. I hope everyone's standing covering their hearts for this.
Joke's on you, I don't have a
Facing the sun.
Oh.
Emotional damage.
Yes.
That one is an
Your pretty
all-time
little
great
face is going
soundbite.
to-
It really is.
It's
Yeah.
definitely of our times.
Mhm.
It's our boing, 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 boing.
Word?
So as much as the other ones. So there's been a lot going on. I've just been catching up on the story, and it's got weaves and woves and all sorts of stuff. It started as an adventuring party who was off kind of on vacation, invitation to a party, a celebration of their good deeds at a monastery. When they arrived, they learned that something was rather strange, and learned that the festival had been taken over by demons and was actually a way to lure in their strength and feed off of it and grow their numbers. However, of course, because this party kicks ass, they were able to fight back the demon. The main demon was Oni. Give me a second. Oni-chan, I think was his name.
Yeah, it's Oni-chan.
Anyways, yes, Oni-chan. So
the two weebs
so
are
it
laughing.
it's the Sohan Uhan was actually the name of the two-headed
Sohan.
demon, and you've went to follow him, and he had pulled you into a pocket dimension, which eventually dropped you right into their dimension of hell. As you've been exploring and finding out what's going on, it's kind of got a little bit of a Mad Max kind of style going on, where there's bone motorcycles and a lot of different kind of
Boner cycles.
boner.
We got the episode name.
There you go, Boner Cycles Part 2. This of course, is the landscape is dotted with different types of settlements, where you discovered the main gang of gang. The Damos gang is the gang of bikers. But what you did discover as you came down here, one of the first things you came across was a temple and some other kind of structures from around the world, and you've learned that now they are trying to absorb the material realm and bring it to this realm, bringing parts of it as so as you continue to kind of move along the landscape, you are seeing different areas seem to be have taken by these demons as they've gone into that world and brought it back to theirs. Of course, their main goal is to take it all, have their own little space down here and up there. You came across a gang by the name of Delmos Gang, which were kind of the biker gang that's given you all some trouble. I think that was the last kind of fight that we had going on.
We stole their motorcycles.
Yeah, we did.
You stole their motorcycles and were taken off. Then you discovered this is actually before you discovered a temple that was protected by a really strong holy magic shield that you were able to bring down.
I think we kind of botched it there.
Yep. So because of that, it seems that the whatever was holding that temple into the material realm came crashing through and was completed. And you had found an artifact that was being used to protect that temple that one of you has.
I think we
I think
gave
it
it
was
to
a
that.
ring or something.
I think we gave it to those dudes.
No, you held on to it. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have let you give it up that easy.
I'll take your word for it.
I think you,
Never gonna.
because you did
Not
you
on the
did
first
use it
date.
in the fight. No, not on the first date. I like it. So, you went to this town that you'd found, full of gnolls, and a shaman had given you some guidance about helping them
No way.
against these Delmos gang, and because you had provided them some sort of help, they gave you a couple of options for places that you could maybe get some more information about getting out of here and what the hell's going on. The one that you took on this particular adventure path was there is a witch who lives in a shoe. She had so many dreams.
Oh my
She
God.
didn't know what to do. No, she lives in a huge rib cage.
That's where my brain went
of
to,
a
though.
Cool.
yeah of a fall of
That
here
is
you were
really
headed.
low.
I believe the last.
You're kind of breaking up, Ari.
Yeah, you break up.
Am I?
Sorry.
No,
Just a
What's
little.
wrong with baby?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. My,
Plenty of fish
my
in the sea.
computer's- That's right. So with that being said, let's catch up to where we are now. Let's see. We are running so slowly.
That's the speed we always go.
Mhm.
That's why it's taken us over a year to get to the 6th episode of this thing.
Buddy.
Because I'm so sleepy.
Yep. Which is funny because
You're always sleepy, Bong.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you over my dreams.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's go beat
so,
some demon ass.
so
Hey,
let's
Yeah, I
see
think
where
that's
we
the main
left
thing
off.
on the agenda. We gotta hear what this witch has to offer us. We were sent here by Terfara, right? He wanted us to meet this witch for reasons.
Ah, yes, you
Seems
all
normal.
were fighting against some mirage demons. When you were, there was an underground adversary, that thing that was coming up from underground. Remember?
Yeah, a thing
Oh,
called
yeah.
a Bagalara.
And I think that was the last thing that we did. Correct?
After that, we went and met up with Terfara again, and he dropped his glamour to show us his hideously scarred face, and then we said we'd help him with his witch situation if he'd stop being sketchy about it with us, because we just want to help these friendly gnolls. They had a nice little camp. They had family units just hanging out. They weren't all biker mice from Mars. So yeah, we're gonna go check out this
Alright,
witch, but
so-
she wants to offer us something. Last time
So I-
we rolled up on her, she was like, "Who goes there?" and was cackling and stirring some big cauldron, and she was like, "I got an offer for you."
Yeah, so you did arrive at the witch's lair.
Yeah.
That's right. So this is the witch's lair.
That was where we left off, I reckon.
Sure. Yes, here we are. Okay. Everything's kind of loading. Everything looked great to me.
Everything
I just got a big black
dark
screen
every
over
time.
here.
It's because we're in hell.
It might be because we're in hell, but I've got dark vision.
I've got dark vision.
If you're
All
nasty,
right, so
then I'm in hell.
Wise man once said, "Fuck consequences."
Fucking genius. Hero. Brave.
Brave genius.
Brave genius.
Like Galileo.
Tortured artist.
oh jeez.
Like Galileo.
Gonna
The Punisher killed Radar.
I forgot the Punisher was involved.
That was
There
why
are
he
too
was
many
in hell,
comic
because
books.
the Punisher had killed all of them.
He was just seeing into the year 2023
Yeah, maybe.
on a highway with all the fucking, at least in my state of Maryland, with all the fucking stickers on trucks.
All right.
I was down in Virginia last week, and it was remarkably
What's that?
not overrun, excuse me, with
great.
fascist propaganda. We like pulled into town, and Jenna was like, "Well, I already have a higher, what do you call it? Higher opinion of this place because I've seen like 4 trans pride flags in the last like 3 blocks."
Oh, fuck yeah. Love that.
Yeah, depending on what part of Virginia you're in, for sure.
Right. Same with Maryland.
Yeah, pretty much
Anywhere
north
else
of
is.
Richmond, you're pretty solid for the most part.
I'm pretty sure we were actually south of Richmond.
Whoa.
But yeah, because I think the surrounding area. But all the same, didn't they pass like a gun, like a pretty big gun law? Something that was like surprising for their area.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a little. I think it's older news now, but I remember it being like, "This Virginia, you sure?"
Virginia,
This-
America?
Right.
Is there another one?
Virginia, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay. Bong Chomsky, can you see?
Can't see shit, and I'm not even asleep.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna reload. Boom.
Yeah, I'll give it a reload.
I guess.
Yep, we're good. I see stuff.
Oh yeah, I see a dark horse, Katy Perry.
Oh shit, we got some dynamic lighting.
I'm way
There we
bigger
go.
than that horse, so I'm not shook at all.
Oh, I was just.
You could
zoomed
definitely
in.
assume it was that horse.
Definitely kick
Why am I
flip
so
that
tiny?
horse.
Does the background look all pixelated to you guys, or is that just me?
It's not
No, it looks fine to
pixelated,
me.
but the ribs
regular.
are creating
If I
shadows in a funny
zoom way in,
Yeah, but that's everything.
you're wrong.
But that's you zoom in deep enough, you get pixels.
Great big Miroslav.
Pixels all the way down.
Kaiju Miroslav.
Kaiju Miroslav. Mecha Miroslav.
Yeah. for that.
When and whomst shall run the How to Kickflip a Horse Kaiju Big Battle RPG?
Oh my god.
That's
Please.
right. That'd be awesome.
Super robots and whatnot.
I would love to do that.
Kaiju no me.
Oh,
Meh.
Okay, let me reload. So
Reload.
yes.
yes.
Huh?
Talking
So-
to a witch
Which
about some stuff.
Yes, you approach across these. Yeah, I would say you'd go there. Pretty much that's the spot that you go to.
I'm gonna climb in here over these brambles. Hey, it's a rib cage, not really a house. I hope you don't mind me coming in this way. I feel like doors are kind of arbitrary at this point.
No, it's okay. We saw you coming from quite a distance away. Let me ask you
That's cool.
a question, since you are not from this land. I do believe you are the ones who broke the holy barrier not too long ago. Is that not the case?
That doesn't sound like something we'd do on purpose.
Not on purpose.
What are
No,
you
of course
buying?
not on purpose.
Well,
Sure. I don't know. I don't know what you hear.
I've got the goods if you've got the coin. Well, it all depends on what you wish to bring to this land. Let me ask you a question, what it is that you wish to do here.
Nasky sort of looks to Miroslav and Bong and just gives them a sort of like, what the fuck do I say to that kind of look.
Just roll with it.
Well, if I'm being totally honest, our goals here are sort of several-fold. We came here kind of by accident. There were these monks, and then they were having a party, and the party turned out, well, you know how this whole dimension thing works. It's like a patchwork plane or whatever. And so this monastery got sucked into that, and we got sucked in as part of that, and then we've been chasing this awful little guy called Pim, who works for a dude called Sohan. I believe he's affiliated with the Delmos gang, which I believe you're familiar with, being in this area as you are. The Scourge of Hellsville's north, east, and south, as far as I'm aware. So I guess our plans are find this Pim guy, beat his ass until he lets us go back to our dimension. And maybe try and put things right if we kind of put stuff wrong while we've been here.
Not dying.
We'd also like our dimension to quit
definitely.
being fucked with.
Yes. These guys both have good additional goals. But that's the long and the short of it.
Well, I think I may be able to help you. You see, yes, we do have that visitor who has brought in the Delmos gang and is using them to cause havoc. Of course, the Delmos gang was pretty much just a bunch of wastrels that were easy to manipulate by stronger forces. Now, I've got quite a nice little gig down here, and inviting the rest of the mortal world down here is just not something I can abide with. See, the deal is I can pop in and out of this realm, go into your realm, get the things that I need, and then return here not to be disturbed. Of course, if these two worlds do collide, then of course that type of freedom and anonymity.
Yep. Nope, we got you.
No, nailed it.
Nailed it in one.
Would of course be just useless. So I do have some vested interests in stopping this, and the fact that you've broken this holy shield brings up very interesting possibilities, because while on one hand you have allowed that section to of course become taken by this realm, you also have discovered one of the artifacts that you may be able to use to disconnect it once and for good and finish off this udon noodle of a demon.
Nice. That was a real zinger there.
I appreciate it.
Didn't catch your name. I'm Nasky. These are my associates, Miroslav and Bong.
Hi.
Yes. You can just call me the Night Hag.
All right.
That seems rude.
Mrs. the Night Hag, did I hear you correctly when you said that you can currently move freely back and forth between this dimension and our dimension?
Well, I used to be able to, of course. Now things are a little bit more complicated.
But since the church is here permanently, you can't do that anymore.
That's correct. I had little pathways that I used to use, and all of these little pathways are now being absconded with and manipulated. And
so there's other places that like the church where it's already bleeding over from our dimension, is what you're saying.
Yes, correct. And there was a balance between those places where it was just a small portal, but they had expanded them to such a size to incorporate such huge swaths that eventually it just sunk into it, and the portal, of course, merged with this realm. But there are other places that, if you are able to combine and break whatever type of magic this is, we can start making these connections once new.
Sure. Do you know the whereabouts any types of these artifacts beyond the one that we've already absconded with?
Well, there are several, but of course.
You reckon we need all of them or just a couple?
But before I answer your question, I believe I started this. And
Okay,
Alfred,
fine.
you, I have an offer for you.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear it. We're basically mercenaries.
This will be very simple. In fact, you carry with you what I need right now. With just a few drops of blood, I can create a servant for you who will fight alongside you and create just the most advantageous situation. All I need is just a couple drops.
Yeah, give him your blood.
I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, Nasky once again looks nervously at the party like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Dude blood is close to dude meat.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of my family was against necromancy. I was raised in an anti-necromancy household.
Oh,
It's
but
hard enough-
necromancy...
It's hard enough being straight up in hell for me right now.
Well, necromancy would be bringing somebody back from the dead. This would be creating something that has never existed before.
I'll give you my blood, witch.
You sure about all that?
Yeah,
He's actually a really nice, polite guy. Don't mistake his tone. This is the Night Hag.
Very well.
He's also known for having excess blood. That's
Yeah.
how come he's red.
full blood.
Up to his gills in it.
Too much. But I will. I'll take this unseen servant.
Oh no, he will be very seen. And then she waves her hand, and the area that you were in that kind of seemed like this desolate kind of place becomes a pretty nice little kind of witch's hut.
Yeah.
And you can see around, which you did not see before, several of her little demon friends that are there.
Oh hey, what's up?
Hello.
Are they like little imp boys? Oh, maybe I think I gotta move my.
Imp ain't easy. You know what I mean?
I got control. Is this me? This guy? I thought this guy was me.
No, you Mira.
I think
It is.
Mira
I can
listen.
control this guy.
I also can control Ivan,
Oh.
but not myself. But that's fine.
That's fun.
as long
Like
as
how
you
your
open your
HP
character
is
sheets.
HP.
Oh, I can see the demon boys now.
Yes. What is here? Let me make sure I've got this right. So Naski Vom, you are that one, and what's the red character again?
That's
Miroslav.
Miroslav.
Miroslava. Okay, and then
Miroslav.
Miroslav Omanov.
Whoa, got him.
Got him.
Gosh, my character was born right into that.
Yep.
I'm about to bust.
Yeah.
What
Oh
the fuck?
my! Oh my!
Okay, save those settings, and then it's this thing that every time I bring in your tokens, they don't connect to the tokens, and I have to go and do it manually, which is really annoying.
Dang, we're
Do
level
you
9.
copy them from the previous map?
Sometimes, yeah, or sometimes they'll drag them in, depending. But even when I
I think
copy
it's
them,
when you drag them in is when that
Yeah.
happens. Because if you click on the.
but I set to permanently link them in the settings that
Oh,
tokens.
really?
Yeah. So, anyways,
My map
it doesn't
is black
matter.
again.
Whoops!
Okay.
That refresh, dog.
And that's
No,
what
don't
made it
refresh
black.
We put a refresh in your free refresh. Let's see.
We heard you like black screens. There it is. I'm here.
Cool.
Oh, and I can move me. Hello.
Yep, I fixed
Oh.
it. Please approach. She pulls out a bony knife as if from the ether, and asks for you to cut your hand and drop. Please cut your hand and put just a few drops into this cauldron.
Okay. And then I take this little knife here. I'm not gonna cut the inside of my palm because that sounds really painful. I'm just gonna nick the inside of my wrist there a bit.
Does it work? Does it work without the intention of pain?
Not the outside, not the inside. Okay. And then I will blah blah blah, and then blood into the cauldron.
Yep, so a couple of drops fall in. You kind of see her face kind of light up and can feel like a crackle of energy as she focuses on the witch's cauldron. Your blood drips into it. The drops turn green as it begins to swirl, and a flash of green light emanates, almost blinding you as you see ring style this fleshy, leathery creature begin to move its way out of the cauldron.
Oh, shit.
This is good.
Is it?
Yeah, just a perfectly normal holiday weekend.
Yeah. It's the weekend at Bernie's shit.
I'm trying to branch out more.
Now, I will tell you, as long as this flesh golem is on this plane, if you will, blood will continue to flow.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound good for you, buddy.
Well, no. If I leave, it
Whose
dies.
blood continues to flow?
Well, you see that you now have a cut on your hand, and the blood has not stopped.
Let me.
That's whack.
Okay. Well, it's not gonna stop. Wait, I got a healing spell.
You take 3 hit points worth of damage from the cut.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Let me just deduct that. Oh, it just says HP. What's my boy's HP?
You'll have a bunch of HP.
No. Yeah. I didn't put it up in my sheet, so it doesn't like cue it on my token. But it doesn't matter. I will remove that. What is the meaning of this? This is a wound that shall not heal. What are you?
This is the wound. This is what keeps the golem alive. The flowing of your blood from your body into this world. There are certain ways that you can stop it with holy magic, or you can just tend to it and do the best. And she conjures up a couple of potions. And says, "These, of course, are useless to me, but if you want them, you may grab them."
You know, blood is super useful to me. I'm gonna grab these.
Sure. Roll 1d6, please.
Okay.
What'd you get? 6. Cool. All right.
Nice.
So you are handed 3 large potions of healing, medium, each with 2 full kind of uses. So 6 potions in 3 bottles.
3 medium, 2 uses each.
Yep. So just you can think of it as 6.
Yeah, I gotcha. And all right. I'm not thrilled, but intrigued and stoic, although internally terrified.
Yeah. So before you see this flesh golem who is still kind of in this like state, and the witch says, "If you wish to finish and keep them, all you have to do is just spill a bit of your blood on him, and this is also a way that you can use to heal him. Of course, if this doesn't serve you anymore and you wish to just, end the bleeding and the feeding of this monster, you can just finish off with him. Of course, if you are able, which I doubt down here, to find a greater restoration spell that will, of course, cause the bind to be closed.
Thank you. And if I put someone else's blood on him, what's over under on
Oh,
that?
it depends on what their blood type is, buddy.
Well, I'm an O posi type, so
Oh shit. Well, we're good
I'll
then.
keep it posi.
Wait, no, we need O positive. Wait, hold on. God damn it! I always fuck this up.
The universal donor.
Universal donor.
Isn't O negative the universal donor?
I thought it
No,
was O
because
positive.
You're probably
no,
right.
because
You're probably
negative
right.
can take only negatives, and positive can take positive and negative.
What are you, some kind of nerd? Some kind of blood vampire nerd? Thank you
Yeah,
for the
dude.
information. I'm sorry that you gave me information. I just made fun of you because I didn't know how to react. Thank you.
I don't care. I donate blood. You should do it too.
Oh yeah, everybody should do it.
Oh yeah, donate that blood.
You got it. Well, speaking of
All this
donating blood,
I'm not using.
I'm donating
All
blood to a
this
little
blood
flesh
I'm not
golem
using.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
how do you
right,
feel? Are
Oliver,
you gonna?
let's go.
What's his name?
Oliver, I just said it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
You
literally
did,
just
right?
said it like
Well,
only seconds.
My
like a
my
millisecond
sentence
before
was
you-
already coming out as you were saying it. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's pretty funny.
It's a beautiful name.
Nasky is just like resolutely glaring at this creature. Like he's doing the like Larry David glare at it.
Cool.
Yeah, Bong
he
doesn't
does
like
not
it very
trust
much either.
Does
Well-
not trust this flesh golem.
A little incredulous to my flesh golem boy. Oliver,
It's nothing against Miroslav.
fair enough.
I distrust the Mrs. the Night Hag.
Is it considered undead?
It is.
Yeah, you could probably. I wonder if anyone.
I
If
might
I
be able to
detect
help
some
you out.
magic on it,
Abomination.
roll
Thanks, Abomination.
roll a d12 real quick for me there, Tommy. And what's your constitution?
my con is probably. Oh yeah, it's not probably anything. It's 16.
Okay, cool. So plus 2. So d12 plus 2, please.
Wait, no, it'd be it's 3 on the thing, right?
Is it 3? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Plus
then,
3.
yeah. And the 18 is 4, 20 is 5. Okay, and then D12. I'm sorry. Here we go. All right, 8, 3, 11.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Amber, bro.
11.
So that is its armor class. It has quite a bit of hit points. It is quite strong, and it just kind of looks at you and says, "Hello."
Hello,
Cute.
Oliver.
It knows your name.
Yeah. Who brought me forth to
Dada.
that?
Uh,
He sits there. He starts growling. He's like, "Oh, this is quite painful. Thank you very much."
yeah. There we are.
So yep, you all have a little flesh golem, and basically
One of us
the
has
idea.
a flesh golem. Just to be pedantic, one of us has a flesh golem.
In the halls of judgment.
Yes. So the idea is that this flesh golem will do your bidding. It doesn't care about itself, and it doesn't have a strong sense of self. So you can walk it into lava or whatever it is that you wish to do with it.
Pretty
And
relatable.
it grunts, and its name is Oliver, right?
Yep, you got it.
Can we
Oliver.
call it Ollie?
Ollie. Oh, that's good. Yes.
Yeah.
How to ollie a horse. There we go.
Whoa.
How to kick with the meat sack.
Is this going to be our new? Yeah, this is our new bucket.
Kickflip the flesh golem.
Yeah, new bucket. Always
New
remember.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you. I actually could see this being incredibly useful. Night Hag. I'll give a deep and respectful bow, and then I'll be like, take my backpack off and put it on Oliver, and be like, okay, let's go, Oliver.
So, the witch says there are several options now for you to proceed. There's a couple of different places that I have seen that have been affected by this magic. In fact, not too far off, the other side of this rib cage has fallen, and there is said that there is an ancient type of artifact there that can help you. We've also got, there is very oddly, of course, a tree out in the wilderness. Just a tree. We don't see trees here very often, of course. And the fact that it has come up and it has shown up here is very, very interesting to us. And that may be some sort of clue or guide, because obviously it is a connection from this world to the other. And we have the frozen wastelands, of course, a strangely long place of ice in this fiery, brimstony type of place. And the last place I can think of is, of course, the village of the damned. This is a village, of course, that was brought down, one of the earliest ones that was brought down, and the condition of what's going on there is very hard to tell. There's very strong magic that emanates from this place, and a lot of moving parts that cause me to steer clear of it. But all of these are ways and connections, they are hooks, if you will, of plots.
Well, got it.
And is there anything else that I can do for you before I return to my place? And she snaps her fingers, and you all are back into the rib cage area.
Sure.
Whoa.
You care if we camp out here? I'm running low on hit points.
Yeah.
Very
Oliver,
well.
watch us sleep.
Before we set off into the next leg of this here, whatever.
Sure.
Cluster cluck, if you will.
Promenade through hell.
Excellent.
Yeah, there you go. You got such a way with words, Bong.
Thank you.
Very well.
If you weren't a crazy priest, you could have been a great poet.
Yeah, that's what I always thought too.
And now I've begun my poetry.
I cannot offer you any other type of protection, but you are more than welcome to stay underneath this rib cage, which can give you some shelter. Very well. Be
Sure.
gone. And she snaps, and she's gone. Cool.
All right.
So yeah.
Should we actually camp out here? You guys think it's worth it, or should we hike back to Turf Arlo? What's his name?
No, because
Turf
I say hike back.
Okay, because I think doesn't the Night Hag have a pretty fearsome reputation? Like, who's all coming up at here, right? Maybe.
That's a pretty good point.
And we got Oliver will just watch he doesn't have to sleep.
Yeah, I'm pretty, if I had to put it on a list of things I'm concerned about regarding Oliver, his watching would be pretty close to the top of it, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, but I'm willing to trust this individual with my life.
Or at least your backpack.
And blood.
Oh yeah, he's sacked up.
Technically, I am part of your life.
He's not wrong.
Wait, so is he undead?
I take off my backpack and get out my bedroll and spread it on the ground and close up my backpack after getting my my mess kit and my trail rations or my trail raviolis out. And I look over at Oliver and I get up and I go put my backpack on him. And then I go to bed.
No, it is a golem, so it is
Okay,
not
it's not.
considered undead. No.
Okay, well I'm gonna put my backpack
Abomination,
on it anyway.
I don't know if it's considered abomination, but it sure looks like one.
I'd make an Arcana check and a bet that it's an abomination.
Is there anything undead about his wound?
It is an elemental spirit in material form. So basically, it is like a, from what you can tell, kind of the elemental flesh and blood.
Huh. Gross.
Let's see. It can't act or think by itself, though it understands its commands perfectly. It has no grasp of language beyond that understanding and can be reasoned with or tricked with words. So you can kind of understand what it's saying, but it's very basic.
Knows what a crossword puzzle is, couldn't exactly give you help on one.
Yes.
Fair.
I crumple up yesterday's crossword puzzle that I had saved.
Just like heavily scribbled out certain columns.
Like holes, you can see the light piercing through from all the holes.
Why did I try to erase a pen?
It's just a white square now.
So confident.
All right. How do you want to do your long rest, fellas?
Well, if we're gonna go to bed, I still have a level 2 spell of restoration, and with or cure mass. I would like to try to do some curing spells on Tommy's hands, if he consents. Tommy.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Would you like to try to heal that wound there, Sonny?
Would healing the wound with holy magic leave me with the golem? Because it's holy.
So what the witch said is you can continue to heal it with your blood if it does get injured, and you will continue to bleed. But it says if you do heal it with greater restoration, then you will not have the wound continue to bleed. I don't know if that's the spell that you have or not.
Greater restoration? No, I have lesser.
That's a big boy. That's a big one.
We could see what happens with lesser. I could do a
we could
daily
see.
lesser on you.
Yep, that's what I was going to say. Is it'll have a temporary effect.
If you want, I don't have to.
Here, this is what we'll do. Okay, so basically, you are going to roll damage every morning from the wound. So when you deal damage from the wound, if the spell of greater or lower restoration gives you more hit points, then that's a day without needing it that you'll have. So it'll be a little bit better, but it'll start bleeding once again. That sounds like a fun little mechanic. You get to roll some dice against each other.
Let's roll.
Your call.
Rolling.
Oh, that's not rolling it. Well, it's a touch effect, so I just...
We high five.
Yep.
Consensually.
We hand hug.
But then what do you do for... You touch a creature and can either one disease... Oh, okay, got it. One condition inflicting it. All right, so then roll a... Well, instead we'll just do a DC saving throw.
Okay.
So roll...
Which one?
Not you, Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy will roll a wisdom, right? I think it's a wisdom saving throw. It's a spell saving throw. Yeah.
I think I
Cool.
just rolled.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Sheesh! Woo!
Yeah. So we will say that you rolled above, so your hand stops bleeding. It seems that it will be for the next couple of days or so, but you can almost see your hand the flesh comes back, and as soon as it finishes healing completely, you can see that there's just a scar begins to kind of form where it was, kind of leaving a ghostly mark to remind you that it's still there.
Nice. Love that for myself.
Hell yeah.
I look at Oliver. He's looking good with his 2 backpacks.
Yeah, and he's looking at you. He's like, and he starts pointing at your weapons. And he's like,
Can I put my backpack on him? I think he wants another backpack. You consent for me to put my backpack on him?
I mean, you really... Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to... As soon as he says yes, I'm not even going to ask again. I'm just going to do it.
I think I have not my main weapon, but I got a little dagger I can give him.
Sure. Did you do an arcane check on that before, Ivan? An arcane check?
I did. I got a 15.
Okay, so I will say what you know about this golem with 15 is, since it's the kind of bane of your existence, if you will.
Wow.
Look, got this dagger. Oop. That's not what I meant to do. But that's the dagger would give.
Guys, stop stabbing the air, dude. Chill.
Over in the throat.
Oh my
Like
god,
Horace.
we're standing here, dude.
I'm sorry to interrupt. What were you saying?
Let's see. There's this one. Okay, so you know that like they definitely have an aversion to fire. They're weak. They have very weak fire. But
Okay.
besides that, you know that
Me too, buddy.
they can't really. You know, obviously, no charm effect works on them. They can't be like, morphed
Seduced.
into a different attack. But you do know one thing, that when a golem does use a weapon, that it is a magical weapon, from the fact that it is a magically created being, and the weapon may have some sort of magical type of connotation to it, if you will, according to the type of golem that it is.
Give him a stick.
Interesting. Don't give him the stick.
The stick.
Make him
starts
throw
bleeding.
rocks.
Right.
Cool.
Make him
Alright,
throw
so,
teeth.
what do you all want to do?
We're now.
So it's kind of, things kind of turn from, what can be considered a nighttime. And as you kind of look on into the distance, what seems to be clouds that begin to roll past, begin to form, you can now start to hear drops beginning to fall. Because you are under the rib cage, you're pretty well protected, but where the kind of drops do hit, you hear it begin to sizzle as it hits the ground.
I'm gonna put my shield over my head.
Cool. I mean, you all are pretty protected. The way that the rib cage has been built for the witch's purposes, it seems that she was aware of this type of possible storm and has prepared kind of makeshift cover for this area. So you all are good. But just to be aware that these kind of storms do exist.
Ooh.
Sure.
All right. So you all are going to sleep, leaving the golem to do watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stay up for the first hour. I'll feign sleep for 1 hour watching Oliver.
Okay. Again, the golem is basically lifeless and thoughtless, so anything that you want it to do, you will have to explain to it in detail and be as simple as possible, and it will execute whatever commands you give it. So if you wanted to do something at night besides just watch, I shouldn't have given you this because it would have been fun to do that. But if you want him to do anything besides just watch, you kind of do have to tell him.
Yeah, well, I'll give him the dagger, and I'll be like, hey, if anyone comes here, stab them and grunt really loud. You got it? Alright. We're going to bed.
Cool. All right, everybody, roll their stuff.
I think I'm pretty... Oh, no, I'm not healed up at all. Holy moly. Did you have any healing spells that you wanted to drop before you went to bed?
Hell yeah.
Or like, I don't know, do you channel? You got channels? Yeah, just something... Or what? How did D?
I can do a little bit of mass cure wounds, which will a wave of healing energy washes out from a point of your choice. Choose up to 6 creatures within 30 foot. 3d8 plus my spellcast modifier.
Damn.
Is that your
I
level 5 boy?
for what it's worth, I managed to get back up to max hit points just from what I regained from the long rest, so I'm good.
Well,
how do you just have a long rest?
You just hit the button. I actually got all my hit
Yeah,
points
that's what I
back.
did.
Where is it?
They do.
I
I
see it.
Okay, see. Okay, well, I guess I'm fine. Doesn't matter.
Cool. All right. Let me roll a fortune die to see how your night goes.
Whoa.
Dang.
Yeah, you have a pretty fucking spotless night. You are fully rested up. When you come to, you see that your Ollie is just kind of standing there, the same way he's looked before, with his blank stare out into the distance. You hear, all sorts of noises coming from all around, just yells and screams as the work begins in hell once again. You hear a call to work. People are like, "All right, it's time to get back to work, everybody." You hear alarm clocks going off all over. Cool. So you all are up, and I will quickly, before we take a 5-minute break here, we'll just remind you of the things that have been put out to you. The frozen wastes are out there. It's a monstrous land. There is the other side of this rib cage, which seems to probably be the closest to this landmark.
That one has my vote.
There's a tree of power, which is kind of along the way that you came, so it would be a little bit of backtracking, but there's not a lot. And then, of course, there's the village, which is probably the frozen wastelands is probably the farthest away, but the city or the town is probably the second farthest. So yeah. And I will give you guys because if you want, once we get back, if there's anything that you wanted to ask the witch about any of these locations before you tread off, you can see that she's kind of returned to her work gathering shit, and you see her kind of not really paying attention to you as she kind of draws pentagrams and stuff like that. But yeah, let's take a 5 when you all say.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Cool. And nice. Let me go back to the screen here. This is exciting. I'm glad this one's working out really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like this setting a lot. I like this. I like this adventure. I like this group of characters a lot.
Yeah, I gotta do more Miro voice, but otherwise I'm liking it.
And I'm very happy that this one was super overly prepared, so that was the whole purpose of this, so that I don't have to think on this one. So it's like
Sure.
a bunch of different adventures just kind of pulled together in one. So
Dope.
yeah, make up the rest of the shit as we go along. Cool.
I've got the screensaver up, so you don't have to change screens if you don't want.
Oh, sweet. Yep. Cool. Can you just put be back at 9:40 EST?
I don't know.
It says we'll return shortly.
Yep.
Okay, let them figure out what the fuck that means.
Yep.
Yeah, figure it out yourself, viewers in the present or future.
Wait for us, please.
Or the past. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yep.
What is
All
time?
right. Talk to you guys in just a few minutes.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Ciao.
Yo, 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 yo. Me? Am I the loud one? I turn my input volume down, output volume down. How's that? Am I still audible to everyone? I'm not hearing feedback anymore. Well, I can still hear myself on the stream, so I'm gonna assume that's better for everyone. This is audio tech support brought to you by How to Kickflip a Horse with me, Nasky Vom. If you're ever on the internet and you're like, I can't figure out why my audio is messed up, try the Nasky Vom method, which is just fiddling around with it till something changes. I got lucky that time. Oh, while these guys are out of the room, I'm gonna regale you with a couple of my favorite belches. Here we go.
Yo.
Yo,
What up?
chilling.
Yes.
Are you quiet now?
Me? Maybe.
I was fiddling with my stuff.
I don't
Let's
know.
check.
Hello, it's me. I'm
it is
Jesse.
Alright.
Hmm.
My input volume. Am I still audible?
Audible.
Echo. How about now? No? You think Ari's speakers are just crazy loud? I
Yeah, probably.
feel like it's kind of only me that through. My input volume is down almost the whole way.
It's interesting. I hear Ari shit too.
Yeah. Oh well. Get double the audio goodness.
Mm-hmm. Boy, howdy, give me a little more audio if I don't
Yeah,
mind.
it's basically just free content.
Double content. Double con.
Double the content, double your fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
Okay. Whew.
Hey,
Whatever happened to Gurf?
which one was Gurf?
The big ogre you all came down here with.
Oh, he died, I think.
She couldn't fit through the tunnel.
I think he got killed.
I think so too. He fell into the lava. Psh.
Something like that.
All right. So yeah, you wake up. It's a new day. You assume. You're not sure. It's kind of hard to tell.
Right, it doesn't get dark in hell.
Nope, it doesn't get dark. It
Oh.
kind of is always this kind of amber glow. You do know that there are kind of storms that pass through the night down here, which is kind of the way that people tell. It's like inside time.
Sure.
So here you all are. What's next? The world is your oyster. What would you like to do?
We should probably check out the other side of this rib cage.
Yeah, I'm in.
Seems the most geographically advantageous.
Yeah, it's not too far. You jump onto your bikes, I'm guessing, or...
I mean, I thought we were just gonna like walk around the other side of this map here. If we gotta, if we're hopping on the bikes.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a distance.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
But that's still the closest one?
Yeah, it's still the closest one.
Alright, yeah, let's do it.
This is the shaman. You aren't here anymore.
Can't believe I still don't have a motorcycle sound effect. Hold up. There's gotta be one.
Vroom vroom.
Chugga.
Motorcycle. I want to ride my motorcycle.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Not a motorcycle.
Okay. All right. So you all are cruising down the road. What's the breakdown of the motorcycles? Because you only have 2 of them, if I am not mistaken.
I think I'm on the back of one.
Can Oliver fit on one?
Yeah, it's 4 of you. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll sit with Ollie.
Sure.
Who's driving?
Cool.
You or Ollie?
Bear is driving.
This be?
Jesus is driving.
Jesus, take the wheel.
No, I'll take the wheel. I'll take the wheel.
Oliver, take the wheel.
Ollie, take shotgun.
Cool. What's the placement? Who's front? Who's riding? How y'all riding?
I got 2 front, side to side, front, back, side.
Front,
to side.
back, side to side. Who's up front?
I
Who's
mainly
in the
got
back?
from the window to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, wait.
I'll let Miroslav and Ollie take the lead.
Cool.
If I'm driving the motorcycle that I'm on, I'm also fine with Bong driving our motorcycle.
I think
Bong,
characteristically makes sense for you to be driving.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cool. All right. So you all are cruising down the road. Give me a perception check. Yes, perception check. If you're in back, you have a disadvantage.
Hey, bro. Doing alright.
Give me 1 second.
I'm not gonna do any combat stuff, though, because I'm doing alright.
Got a 13. My perception's kind of bad. Sometimes I feel like I need glasses.
Oh my.
Can't see a thing
Oh,
without
my.
my layup.
Have the
Would you roll, Tommy?
It's 22.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, 22.
So you all are cruising, and you are looking down the road, and you see in the middle of the road what looks like to be piles of like garbage, but you can also very clearly see some heads ducking behind the sides where this garbage is happening, and you can also clearly see that along the ground with the 22, you can see that along the ground there are cables laying on the ground hidden underneath the garbage.
Well, I will signal to my boys to do an Akira slide.
Roll to Akira slide.
What stats that?
Yeah.
Oof. I don't want to say Dex.
All of them.
Charisma?
Yeah,
Can we do a Charisma Akira slide?
Charisma. That's how good you look doing it.
Exactly.
Sure.
But you'll
That
still
red
need
suit.
to. Yep. All right. No. What do you all want to do?
I mean, I do think. I mean, I will. I'll call out the trap.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'll slow down as much as I can rather than run into the range of the trap for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, I mean, if you can't hear me, I can use thaumaturgy as a cantrip to speak very loudly over the machines. But I'm gonna be like, "It's a trap."
Sure.
And
I
I'll
could bless us all as we go over this.
I
Maybe
mean,
not worth
that
it.
would help. That would help us, but maybe not the motorcycles.
I could bless the motorcycles.
Bless you.
That's
die.
motorcycles.
I bless you,
I
motorcycles.
bless the darkness.
But yeah, I'll come
I
to
bless
a
the
stop.
motorcycles down in Africa.
That's what I was thinking. Down in hell.
And then I will be like, Oliver, do you see that chain right over there?
Yeah, you pull up to each other, slowing down, and after pointing it out, it becomes very apparent to everybody. Even Oliver's like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know. They think we're dumb,
Yeah.
but we're good.
Oh my god, that fucking
Good
scared me.
Lord.
Oh
So-
my god, yeah, that like, whew, I jumped.
Whoa.
Ooh-wee.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Lorde, lorde, lorde.
Good.
How's
I
that
was-
Discord soundboard treating us?
Excellent.
Pretty good. Pretty
Excellent.
good.
I just now realize that you have to turn shit down to actually adjust.
Huh? Still pretty loud.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see.
We're getting there.
Yeah, you'll get there. It's okay.
But yeah, I will. I want to dismount. I'll like take cover behind
Dismount or that mount?
that mount. Ayo, I'm gonna hide behind it like a
so
90s,
crazy.
like a cop movie or something.
Yeah.
Hide be-
I follow suit.
Cool. You fine. You take cover. What are you doing with your bikes? Because it's kind of hard to take cover with your bikes, if you know what I mean.
Using the bikes as the cover.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, as you go to do that, they're sitting there for a bit, and they're just kind of like really, really curious. And one of them leans out to see what's going on, and is in like perfect view. He just kind of leans his way out to see what's going on.
Let's
And,
pop them.
Can I use detect thoughts to see if these guys are open to negotiating,
Okay, if you'd like, yeah, for sure.
or like to learn our
Detect his
chances
ass.
of if we can talk them down? Oh god, that's so long.
Whoa.
Wall. of
For
bags.
the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast the spell and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30. Do you think he's within 30 feet?
It depends on how far you stopped, I guess.
I mean, if
Probably
we're,
pretty close to the first rope or cable or whatever.
yeah, like I wouldn't put the thing on the bridge because that seems precarious, but I would probably, like have it a little bit before.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So yeah, you need to roll a DC 11. That's it. Why does that feel so low for the level that you are? That doesn't feel right at all.
Where do you see DC 11?
Spell save DC. Where you on your description?
Mine says 16.
Sorry, that was the one
16,
before.
yeah.
Sorry, I was reading the one above the Guardian of Faith.
Oh, you got
Take
it.
it easy.
Cool. That makes most sense.
So yeah, he gets 16 spell save.
Cool. I'm going to say he's at disadvantage because he's going to be caught by surprise. Because he doesn't know what's going on.
You know what I'm also gonna do is hold on one second. I have abilities that I would like to use. I'm
got a
going
lot of ability.
to. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to use subtle spell on this so that he won't notice me casting it, and I can continue using it to find out more stuff about this guy.
Got it. So he pokes his head out, very obviously, and you hear his thoughts like, "They're supposed to be here already. I think these are the guys. Are these not? Yeah. I mean, what are we gonna do? They're stopped. What's going on? Let me poke my head. Okay, their bikes are there, and that is about what you got going on with him right now. He's just has his mind thinking about this trap.
So they were expecting someone specific, is what I'm gleaning.
Yes.
These guys aren't just like bandits or highwaymen. They're looking for a particular group.
They got a plan.
Okay, let me read. If you probe, okay, so you can probe deeper actually to get more information from him.
I was going to do that on my next turn. I felt like casting it was.
Well, since you said silent, right? You
Subtle.
used this subtle, so he's not aware of it right now, is what you're saying, right?
I
So,
believe so.
so it's not really even an initiative order yet. They're just
All
like
right,
still.
cool. He just thinks that there's motorcycles on the bridge or in front of the bridge.
Yeah, they've been sent. They've
They've
been
not
sent
yet
to-
registered the amount of dudes that were riding the motorcycles.
No, they just see the motorcycles. They're not sure what the fuck is going on. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Alright. Sure.
But if you want to, I'll just.
I'm gonna tell Bong. It looks like I'm gonna say it looks like they were expecting us. What do you think that means?
We don't exactly blend in. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't
Actually-
know, man. Maybe some blood had to do with it.
And then as he pokes his head out once again, he's like, "What? Okay, is that a flesh golem on top of a bike? Where was he driving both of these bikes?" And they're like really confused. All they see is the flesh golem, and they're just wondering because you never told him to get off or hide or anything like that. So
Right, he's just sitting there.
he's still sitting on the bike.
That's
And
pretty great.
they're very fucking confused about what the fuck's going on. But you can sense, without digging any deeper, that they're like, they want me to go out there. Why am I? Like he's talking to his friends. You don't know what they're saying, but you know his response is that he's like, they want me to go out there and check. Why do I have to go out there and check? So you know that they're about to get out and check.
Can I just do this one more bit and get this? Wait, why does that say if it fails? That's weird.
What fails?
If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, if their wisdom saving throw fails. Okay, so he gets another saving throw against it if I go deeper.
Yep.
Okay, so did you already do that? Is that what the 8-7 is?
Yep. Oh shit! I forgot they're live now. Yep, that was the wisdom saving throw. So I thought
Okay,
you'd already
cool.
cast it. Yeah. So
Yeah. No, that was my plan all along. I want specifically to. I'd like, if possible, specific insight into these guys' motivation. Like, what is it that's driving these guys to do this?
This is members of the Delmos gang. You stole their
these
bikes.
dudes, they're just Delmos dudes?
Yeah,
Okay.
you stole their bikes, and they've got like checkpoints that are set up all over to, as a bonus, jump people.
I
But
got it.
specifically,
Let's beat him up first.
specifically, they are there
Yeah,
as
so-
a checkpoint. There's set up a bunch in different areas, so this wasn't like they knew specifically where you were. You just happened to
Got it.
to
That's
come
good.
across an
All right.
intersection where they were waiting. So they're not 100% sure that, because people do pass often, so they're not sure.
Sure.
I'm going to actually do one more thing for him right now. That would be let's just do this.
At my first available opportunity, in a voice that I hope is loud enough for all of my companions to hear, I'm going to say, "These dudes are Delmos. Waste them."
Nice.
Yep. Cool. You have a surprise round right now. After he steps out, he will have a chance to perceive and see if he can see anything, but as he's stepping out, you still have the advantage. So why don't we go ahead and do this? I forgot I need to put them on the map. Oh no, is this? It's this one. Oh my gosh! It went. Hold on, sorry. It went back to the. But why don't you all roll initiative while I'm loading back up? That way we have it.
Click on your toe.
Hell yeah, click on the
Yuck.
turkey. Ain't no jokey.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait, did I not do it? I got a 9.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
20.
I mean, a
Oh,
net 20.
Holy shit.
sheesh.
Nice, dude.
Thank you. Nice natty. Natty twatty.
Natty daddy.
That's my rap name.
Cool. Let me put these people in play. And I just realized you are all on the wrong map. That's okay.
Oh, shit.
There's no such thing as the wrong map.
This is the map.
Happy mapsidents.
Oh. I once
This
had
is-
a NPC named Mapthew Quest.
Ooh. Does he think we're sellouts?
I wish that you were playing in that game so that I could have made that joke in real time. Oh god, look at these guys.
Yeah, for real.
You've got what you think is 4 of these gnomes from the Dumos gang.
Knowles?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Seaway.
Okay. So why isn't it letting me bring my flesh buddy into this?
Whoa.
Oh.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Flesh bad.
And then go back to this map.
Our ugly Frankenstein.
What? Oh, gotcha.
Pretty much.
We're talking about old Golem,
There we go.
young Golem.
I don't mean to talk about him like he's not here.
I mean,
Sorry, Ollie. I recognize you've got a name.
he doesn't really count as his own sentient being, does he?
I don't know. Who are we to define what sentience is?
Yeah, he's pretty much an automaton. Okay, so if you go to the upper right of this map, I've set up the
Oh.
quick little.
Our character portraits vanished from the turn order.
Oh, shit.
It did.
I still see them.
The 21's me, I call it.
Not me. Well, I know I'm 20.
No, there you
Wasn't Tommy
here.
5?
Yeah, I distinctly remember rolling this 5 right here.
I see that.
Oh my god.
Okay, everybody roll again to get back on the map.
Yeah. Let's all just roll again.
Everybody
Don't
roll
even
again.
think
But
about it.
I will use your old numbers though.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
shit.
even less.
Oh boy.
It's 1 less.
What?
Nat 1 initiative.
Okay. What did you
Yeah, two.
roll
Shout out to the
originally?
two.
That's like good luck. Good luck, y'all. See ya. See ya later.
Nasky, what did you originally roll? A 20, you
A
said?
20.
Okay. Bob originally roll.
21.
And Miro,
rounds on me.
you had a 5, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Good.
And I will roll for the Knolls together because why not? But in the meantime,
Oh, for the Knolls.
what do you want to do? You have this attack of opportunity.
I think I want to bless all of us.
Hell
Bless
yeah.
this mess.
I'm gonna bless this mess. So bless. You bless up to
That
3
takes-
creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll or saving roll. When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, you can add 1 additional target. I'm going to do that.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do the thingy for all 4 of us.
Sick.
Okay, look at these rolls. 21, 20, 5, 4, 3.
Right. It's a big spread.
Nice.
So I don't know. That just automatically happens, I guess. Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Everybody
You
consents
choose-
to being blessed.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna step. Yeah.
I'm into it.
And then I'm just gonna stand like I don't know here.
Hands
yeah.
in my pocket.
All right. It's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Cool. That's me next.
hmm
I'm gonna move up to. I'm actually gonna go to here. And then I'm gonna use my acid breath.
Whoa.
I'm gonna
It
try
is
and hit
stanking.
both of these guys in a line here.
Hold on. They're gonna be like this. There's 2 on one side, and there's 2 on the other.
Oh,
Sorry.
well then I'm gonna go after these guys to the north.
Wait, is one of them dead?
No.
So you could still do what you were gonna do, Ivan.
I just
Wait,
reused
is
it.
Martley our dude? Oh, okay.
No.
These names are not accurate. These are just tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're placeholders.
And
You don't know their
Barrett-
names.
Gotcha.
Barrett is
Gotcha.
You're just
alive.
you're just kind of racist and give all gnolls the same names. You're like, oh, I've met a gnoll once. They've all got the same names.
Eleanor.
It's
I
fucked up.
certainly
Wow.
don't agree with that, but you know. So I'm gonna hit both of these guys. They need to make a DC 16 reflex save for half damage.
Sweet. So you kind of like crawl up over this pile because they're a little bit separated, and as you go to shoot them,
Why it's not doing it? Hold up. Acid breath. Oh, do I have to do it from the spells page? I think I have to do it from the spells page.
Yeah.
Gimme.
all right. So Dex saving throw or half damage, or do they miss it completely? Yeah, no, that's yeah, it just says spell save, so it looks like not half damage. Okay, so 16. Okay, first one, fucking. Okay, so the one that's further back, the reason he rolled a 21, or actually no, he rolled a 9, and an 8, and so yeah, so you spit across them
Oh,
as
so
they.
You both get it, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, because it's 9 and 8. Yeah, each of them, because they don't have
How
advantage.
do I roll
They've got disadvantage.
damage?
They have disadvantage anyways, so it didn't fucking matter. So yeah. So your breath for the cone of acidic droplets, the coming 1d6 damage. Okay, cool.
So 9d6. Here we go. 22.
Whoa.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That's
So
gnarly. What the fuck?
your breath.
Oh, that's why it wasn't coming up. Here we go. Whatever. It's okay. I already.
Yeah.
4
So.
ones.
These creatures with exactly 22 hit points
Whoa.
fucking turn and just
Wow, got
melt under your spray,
Like Mars
and
attacks?
just fucking see their like skulls beginning to show through. It's fucking gnarly for sure.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to say because it's such a perfect roll that they didn't even have a chance to scream. So they were just caught so unawares that you do that.
Blast you.
But you
Blast
also
you.
do hit the motorbike that is behind them.
Fuck
and
it.
You do some serious fucking damage to that thing too. Probably very difficult to repair at this point, but not unsalvageable. But you definitely have like burned through, the tire at least. So yeah, but you have 2 dead guys. Who's next?
Eat it.
Miro.
T-bone.
Oh, here I am. Okay. Whoa. Alright, old Miro. I'm gonna just do a little dissonant whispers on, I guess, this surviving dude here. So
this guy's alive too.
Oh, right. All the same. The closer of the two. It's just they're gonna have to roll a reflex.
No, not reflex.
Get
Or
him.
whisper.
Or I mean a save. It's a
Probably wisdom save.
make a wisdom saving throw. My DC 17.
Just click the thing so we can see it on the screen.
For sure.
Okay, cool. Discord. One failed save. It takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if able to move as far as its speed allows it from you. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, he's fucking go. He's stepping...
Wait, you get 1d4 added to that, right? Because I blessed you.
Nice.
Let's go. Boom.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
a 4.
Got him. That's the amount of damage you take if you step on a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d4 damage. Alright, so roll 3d6, please. For damage.
I rolled a 3-4-3. It's like in the spell description. 10 psychic.
Oh, 3-4-3. So
They give
that's...
you.
Got it, yeah. So that's 4 and 3-4-3. That's 6. That's 10. That's 14. Yeah, quick math.
Sorry.
The guy takes off running out of fear, leaving just this one guy kind of on his own. Seeing his friends running, or his friend like running for his life, grabbing his head, his gaze looks across the trap and sees his two burnt friends in acid as well. And we're gonna just do. Let's see if he can hold his shit together.
Keep it together, man.
Nope, he fucking follows his friend and he begins to also stumble over. Of course, this guy's smart enough to get onto his bike, and that's actually going to be his turn, jumping onto his bike and starting and getting ready to move. Will be his action. So he's beginning to take off on his bike.
Okay.
Then we will move it to it's Oliver's turn.
Oliver just chase that one with a knife. But don't go too far.
You fucking see Oliver just Naruto run towards this. And
Nasky slightly begins to admire Oliver's gumption.
And goes to do some stabbies. Here we go. Melee attack +7, reach 5. Okay. Well, it's called slam, but we're going to just change it a little bit. Oh, fuck. So, he fucking hits them, all right.
Oh, boy.
He hits them as he's starting to make his way off the bike. And does it do damage as well? It does not do damage, so 2d8. I will roll my manual self. Yep, it hits him and for sure gets shit hit out of him. He tries to hold on to the bike as he is hit fucking blindsided. And no, he falls off the bike as he tries to pull away. The bike kind of goes spinning up ahead a bit as it kind of kicks up, and he falls onto the ground flat-footed, which he will use his turn to stand up, and he's going to try and bat at Oliver with a little spear that he's got to his side. Yep.
Ooh, this dog, man.
Yep. So he sticks him with. It says 8 piercing. Yep. So he sticks Oliver with the stick, this spear, and it just kind of sticks in him. And Oliver kind of looks down at it like unfucking phased.
Stick it and see you later. Bye.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Bong
Amazing.
Chomsky, top of the order, your turn.
Yeah. So I am going to cast Guardian Faith. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space I can see. You can't see the motherfucker. It's just a big ass sword and shield. Any creature within 10 feet of it has to. Any creature hostile to you that moves into a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The Guardian vanishes when 60 damage is dealt.
Shit. Okay, cool. Where do you want to do
awesome.
it?
It's going to cast it right in between those two motherfuckers.
The rules.
So, like, right... I can't mark it. Just, like, right above the bike, I guess. Oh, hell yeah, the djinn. Oh, maybe he's not a djinn. Sorry, I thought he was a djinn.
Large sword man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Large
imagine.
invisible sword man.
It's the Guardian. So they both have to do saving throws of 11,
It's just
or
11.
take half as much.
Yep. So it's
Okay.
20 or 10.
Is this a wisdom?
Oh, and I get a plus D... No, I guess it doesn't get a plus D4 because I'm not rolling anything, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you are not. All right, so here goes one.
Hey, you
Hell
got shit.
Get wrecked.
And the other.
Oh, he's good.
Ooh.
Yeah,
10
so,
damage.
so the one on the bike that's not running is able to keep his shit together, while the one that's running still freaked the fuck out. Kind of burns a little bit and drops down to the ground looking very fucking weak.
Well, see you later.
Because wait, hold on, is it 20 damage, right?
20 to one of them and 10 to the other.
Okay, so 20 to one and 10 to the other. And yeah, so they both take a considerable hit since the one on the fighting with Oliver is pretty much struggling, and the other one is even fucking worse off because he caught the blunt of it and is looking very, very weak. All right, Neski.
All right, let's clean up this mess. I'm gonna move 30 feet down to here, and then I think I can hit both these guys with another acid breath. If I aim for over there,
Sure,
I'll hit them
you
both.
and you will hit Oliver, and you will hit.
I will also hit Oliver, and I'll also hit the Guardian, but neither
the
of
bike.
those things is. Oh,
You're gonna
will I
hit-
hit the bike too? All right, well.
I think if you're in a
Whatever.
it's a cone, right?
No, it's a line.
Oh, is it a line? Okay, then no, you won't hit the bike, but you will hit Oliver, and you will hit the two guys.
Oliver, he hates that. No,
He
he
does
doesn't.
hate
Alright.
that.
As I hack up this magical acid breath, I go sorry Oliver, and then the acid shoots out. So they need to do that save again. DC 16, I
Nice.
believe.
Okay, reflex saving throw. So, boom. Nope. And nope.
29 damage to both of them.
Yeah, they are a
Damn.
puddle of
Good.
ooze. Oliver will have an opportunity. No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll say Oliver will step out of the way of damage, especially since you yelled something at him, but I have very low faith that he's going to make it.
Sure.
Yeah, no, he's I'll give him
Sorry,
a
Oliver.
Yeah, you see Oliver begin to burn. A little bit taking.
Wait, was he under the effects of Bong's bless? He
Yes.
gets bonuses to saves if he is.
Yeah, he gets 1d4.
And if he had advantage and rolled a 15, he would make it.
Okay, I don't know if to give. I'll give him advantage. Fine.
I thought you
Was
said
he
had
blessed?
advantage.
Was he blessed?
Yeah, I specifically made it a higher level spell to bless all 4 of us.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So Oliver kind of drops. He sees the acid and, in a clumsy manner, just like sees you get down and yell, and he kind of like stumbles backwards and falls and rolls over the pile of garbage very
Nice.
ungracefully.
Good meat shield.
But he's okay. He kind of gets up. He's still got the spear stuck in him, and so he does take a little bit of damage, but not as much as he would have taken if he would have, been in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good way to resolve that. All right. So yeah, he's a good. You feel a slight tingle
He's a good.
in your hand, Miroslav.
Shit.
Oh no! Be easy on my baby boy.
My boy.
All right, cool. So yeah, that ends this round of combat, which I also think.
Yeah.
Cool. There it is. So yeah, so you all did some serious work on this. You do have one more bike that is still in usable condition as well.
Nice.
Took a little bit of what's it called when you get the bike that goes down on the pavement on the side? There's like a particular name of it.
Cosmetic damage?
You laid it down.
Yeah, you laid it down. You laid it down. That's what it is. So
I
yeah,
try
there's definitely.
mending
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Let's
It is
mend-
material after all,
mend
right?
it.
It's a good use for it. You need to mend it.
Mend these.
This piece is too short. You've got to mend it.
I think it just goes. Mend.
Does it? Yeah, cool. You lay hands on the bike, you mend it, and you bring it up to some pretty good conditions. Like, it seems to be in working order. If you were to do it to the other one that's really fucked up, would be a lot more difficult. It'd be a couple of times, but yeah.
I mean,
you,
I'll do it. It's a cantrip. I'll keep doing it.
I don't reckon we really need 4 motorcycles. I think there's probably only 3 of us that can realistically ride them.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us that can drive them, really.
I look very, very pointedly at Ollie.
And he's like pulling a spear out of him, and like, and just kind of like.
And then when he's not looking, I sort of look at Bong so that Miroslav sees it, and then I give Miroslav a friendly wink.
Okay.
Let him know that I'm also questioning Bong's ability to motorcycle drive.
Yes, for sure. Does the golem heal normally? Like, do healing spells work on him?
No, there's only one way to
Only
heal
the
this
blood?
particular golem.
Okay. Will a death ward work on him?
I don't know. Tell me what a death ward does.
Whoa.
You touch a creature and grant the measure of protection from death. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. The target instead drops to 1 hit point and the spell ends.
Yeah, I mean, it says creature, right? It is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it is.
Seems like he's a
It's
creature.
kind of like, it's like basically like a flesh bag with an elemental living inside of it. So
Cool.
I
Duration
guess you
8
could
hours.
argue both ways. I'll say fine. Yeah, I think so. That's fine. I
I'll
don't
death
care.
ward him.
Yeah, death ward away.
Since he's hurting and we can't really heal him without hurting.
Oh, he's not hurting. Like,
Oh, I thought he was
he's
hurting.
taking a couple of hits.
Oh, never mind.
No, he took some damage, but he is not hurting.
I'm sorry. I thought
He
he was
is-
like on his last leg.
Oh, not at all. He is a
I got
fucking
him if he is.
flesh bag.
Cool.
He's a
Great.
flesh bag. Like he is definitely a meat shield.
Cool.
He's sturdy. He barely looks like the spear even got him, and the
Bones.
fall was.
Bong's gonna get on the bike and sit on the back seat and pat the driver's seat.
Nasky will join him. Faithfully join him. My liege.
Best friends.
How many of us have them? Ones we can.
I give him a playful thunk on the shield on his back, and then I get on the boner cycle.
And I die.
Boom.
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
My skeleton falls out of me.
Yeah, exactly. My head falls off.
No, it's not what I
was
wanted.
cake the whole time.
This is hell.
Okie dokie. So you all continue your journey.
Yeah.
Yes. On to the rib cage.
You see off into the distance, on top of Old Smoky, all covered with ribs. So on top of a small elevation, you begin to see the bones of the rib cage come into view. In fact, it is almost an exact replica of the other side of this rib cage. And you pull your bikes up, and there's no kind of direct route up. You're going to have to do some climbing to get to the plateau.
Seems fine. I'm gonna climb it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go right to it and climb it.
Go. Is there any Is there any convincing argument for a explorer's pack to contain perhaps a length of chain and a lock, so we can lock up our boner cycles while we're climbing?
I don't think it would have that. You've got some rope, probably, in that explorer's pack. I don't see why you'd have chain unless you have a reason for chain. I mean, if that's something that you carry with you canonically, like I always carry a bike lock with me just in case.
Well, I don't have a bicycle, so that's fine. What if I tie a very complicated knot?
Yeah, for sure. You can do that. You do a nice little
Gordian, if you will.
Yeah. Cool. So you do that. The elevation isn't very hard to climb up. It's kind of got like little like steps almost that's been cut out by just erosion, and it's a pretty easy climb for everybody. So why don't we make that happen? Give me some climb checks.
What is climb?
I think it's dexterity, but I think it's like
dex.
Well, I think you might have
acrobatics or is it athletics?
I mean, it probably either one of those would actually kind of work for climbing. There's, argument for using strength versus dexterity. So
got a 12.
Cool. All right, so you make it up pretty easily. Bong, you are kind of you're struggling a little bit as the footholds kind of begin to slip. They're easy to grab, but they kind of dissolve quickly if you grab them.
A little too wide apart for you.
Yeah, well, they kind of since it's like this compact sand, if you don't grab it right, it like kind of slopes downwards. Yeah, exactly. Which is the same thing with the flesh golem as he's trying to make his way up. Tom, you want to give us a athletics roll or acrobatics roll?
Yes. Acrobatics, athletics. It's the same. Oof.
Cool. You start to see the flesh golem making his way up a lot easier, and you follow behind him as well, and make your way also up to the top. And you all can just throw a rope down for Bong to save any more rolls.
Thanks.
Sure. All right. So as you get to the top of the mountain, the elevation, you see this rib cage. This is a lot different than the rib cage you saw before, as far as what's kind of underneath of it. You could see a deep chasm as overhead, and what really catches your eye, if you roll a perception check, will be the next things I say.
18.
Cool. So you definitely see it.
Sweet.
6, baby.
So glowing underneath, you can see what looks like a
Oh, should I have done that?
that glowing thing right there. I was trying to mark it. Cool. So as you approach, you can see that there is at the bottom of this rib cage. Where is it? I just was reading it.
Beep, beep, beep.
In the middle of the structure, you can see that there is a sharp black marble. You can see the red veins kind of glowing from it as it goes into the ground. And that is what you see. Nothing else really seems to be around. It seems to be pretty barren, except for that glowing spike into the ground, that black spike dug into the ground.
I'm going to say, hey, look at that black spike dug into the ground.
It's nothing.
The flesh golem starts to walk towards the edge as you tell him that. He's like, and he starts making his way. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Cool.
That'd have been funny as shit.
Right?
Like, look at that. He's like, okay. And he walks over. No, I mean, he can, if Tommy wants you to have that kind of, admin privileges to the flesh golem. But it's 10:30, so I thought that would be a good place to leave this.
That's a great place.
Sure.
Cool. Well, that was really fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Pretty good adventure. So yeah, thank you all for playing. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoy when things go smoothly on Roll20. Love you, Roll20. But yeah.
When you work.
But I'm good. Peace out.
YouTube, Twitch.
Want to give some shout outs to some peeps? We got any other shout outs? I know Jesso does our DJ Yeva shout out.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Ayeva who does our awesome long theme song that you heard in the beginning. You can catch him at SoundCloud at Ayeva, AYEVA. That dude rules. Go check it out.
We also have an episode where we hung out and chatted with Yev. You can find on our YouTube.
Hell yeah, promote it.
It's on there. Just search How to Kickflip a Horse. It's the one with more videos. There's two of them. They're both us, but one has more videos. And we can't figure out how to get the videos from the other one to the other one.
One probably says Yev in the title, right? Like there's the video.
Yeah, it's I believe it's From the Horse's Mouth with DJ Yev.
Tight.
You know what real, professional streamers do is we put links for people to follow.
They're down there. They're down there.
No, I mean to the exact video. To the exact
the
video.
exact video.
I'm not going to do all that.
That involves editing.
Exactly. That's why I said.
Everyone knows how the internet works. You can find all our stuff. There's Instagram. There's, I guess Instagram's all we're on. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. How to Kickflip a Horse. Google.
Just go out and kickflip horses.
Let's do it.
Yeah, also, if you're out there kickflipping horses, you're automatically a member.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way you can support us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
support us by going out there and being rad.
Mm-hmm.
And don't you have a game up on Drive-Thru RPG, Ivan? You could give a shout out to.
Not on Drive-Thru RPG. I have a bunch of games up on itch though. It was recently free RPG day. Nice. And some of my things are always free, and so when I got back from Virginia, I put a bunch of my stuff. Well, I put the rest of my stuff that isn't always free up for half price for that day. And then there's actually a summer sale going on itch right now, and I did the same thing for that. So my free stuff is always free, and my paid stuff is half off. None of it's more than, I think, $1.50.
Where's that at?
Capybaras with a z.itch.io.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
So check out Ivan's awesome writing.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah, there's writing on there. There's games. There's the Triple F games essays in text form. Those we've done on the show. I have one of those that I want to do because the sequel to it just came out.
Hell yeah.
But I'd like to do it with members of the party that have played the game.
Which game?
Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, well, let's do it.
Breathy B.
Have you played that one?
Yeah, I've.
Ari? Yeah.
Yep, I have.
Tommy, I know you have.
Tommy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we almost did it the one night when it was just me and Jesse, and I was like, "Oh, you haven't actually played Breath of the Wild, have you?" And he was like, "Nope." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I feel like it won't have as much impact for you." So I think we just played Subnautica or something instead.
Something like that.
Sounds about right.
I'm here for the hot dog essay again, though.
Oh yeah, the hot dog essay is also available on my itch page. The prototypical script for a podcast that never happened.
Because of me.
And I just posted in.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't initially because of you. It wasn't at all because of you. It was originally because of the other two people that were going to do the podcast with me not doing it. And then it wasn't our fault that our audio fucked up. And then I did it a third time with my dad, and the audio sucked again. And I was like, well, what the fuck?
Damn, the world
So I
wasn't
just
ready.
put the text up on itch. Yeah.
Well, we should
One
try
day
again.
we'll try again. Yes, we should try again.
Whatever.
All right,
I
folks.
still want to write another one.
Yes.
But yeah.
Folks, it's been fun. It's been real.
You're great.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
real.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you,
out
Ari.
to How to Kick a Horse, and yeah, we'll be back around. We're gonna finish up fucking
We'll be back.
Burn
You
Bright
can't
for sure,
fucking
but
get
there's
rid
all
of
sorts
us.
of other shit going on. You're doing your motor hobo shit, and
Yeah, we're doing that. We got Wednesday game now, which
Yeah,
the
that
video
rules.
usually goes up on YouTube on Thursdays, which is the day that we're doing this now. If you haven't noticed,
Whoa.
we used to do Mondays, now we
Back
do
to
Wednesdays.
Back, motherfuckers. Lucky
Yeah,
you.
2 days in a
Lucky
row of How to
you.
Kick Flip a Horse.
Wow.
and get that spreading. Our influence is spreading worldwide.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so for Euro How to Kick Flip a Horse, I'm Ari, and we got Jessa. Ivan.
Jesso.
Yeah, Ivan.
Tomboy.
Thanks for coming out. Have a nice night.
Hey.
Like and subscribe to all our stuff.
And all our friends' stuff.
Money, please.
What the fuck is up, Kyle? No, what did you say? What the fuck, dude? So long, Bowser.